Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of Living Life at LifeView. I am your host, Dr. Veronica Garcia, and today we are joined by Dr. Mitch from the Psychology Department. Hi, welcome. Welcome to the podcast.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hope you're having a beautiful day so far.
So far, so good.
It is Friday, so you know what that means. Rest tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully.
What's that?
Rest tomorrow.
Oh, rest. Yes, definitely rest.
Yes, I love it. Talk to us a little bit about what is your role at the university currently.
Okay. I'm an assistant professor of psychology. I've been here for March will be 11 years. So started out as an adjunct, then I was an advisor, and about 5 years ago I became full-time faculty. So
amazing.
Love it.
So you've been here for a little bit, huh?
I've been here for a minute, yeah.
Me too. So talk to us a little bit about the psychology program at Life University.
Okay. Well, a lot of people don't seem to know that we exist, so this is good because I wear a lot of Life University swag, and people assume I'm a chiropractor. So
right.
We do teach other things, you know, so we have 3 different degrees in psychology. We have your traditional undergrad degree that honestly you could get just about anywhere, but we also have a degree in biopsychology, which is very unique. Not many colleges have that degree. You know, it's just like it sounds. It's a combination of biology and psychology.
Okay.
And we also have a master's in positive psych, which is one of, I don't know exactly the number now, but there's only a handful. I mean, it used to be like 4 or 5. Maybe there's a couple more now, but it's a very unusual program. And that's the newest division of psychology. It's only been around for less than 30 years. So positive psych is kind of on the cutting edge. So it's pretty exciting that we have that program here.
That's amazing. I love that. I love that. And I've always been intrigued by the concept of psychology as it has, you know, kind of shaped and saved my life in many, many ways. And therefore I live forever grateful for its realm itself. What are some, with that being said, what are some of those, you know, misconceptions of psychology as a field, as a career?
Well, I mean, there used to be more of a stigma, like, you know, if you go get therapy or you see a psychologist, people, now it's really mainstream. It's pretty normal. So there's a lot of weird misconceptions, but as far as students go, or just the general public, a lot of people think if you major in psychology that you have to go to graduate school, you have to get a master's or a doctorate. There's lots of uses for it. I think that's a deterrent to a lot of people, to a lot of students. Like, I don't want to go to college for 10 years.
Right.
You know, so there are jobs that you can get. I mean, psychology prepares you to deal with people. You know, it gives you the thinking skills, critical thinking, and, you know, ability to mix with the different wide variety of people. So it's applicable. The skills are transferable to just about any job that you could want to get.
That's awesome. And with talking about jobs and careers and whatnot, what are some of those, I guess, highlights that you have seen your students kind of steer into from a psychology perspective into careers? Well,
it runs the gamut. I mean, it's a little bit of everything. Like, I have some students who kind of go, I would call the traditional route. They go to get a master's in counseling. That's what my master's is in. It's like, if you want to be a clinician, you know, you do need to get an advanced degree. So some people go that route. Some people major in psych and go into DC. Some people just get out in the workforce. I mean, some people get you know, go into graduate school in another area altogether, you know, not DC or not psych, just, it's all over the place, you know. So I've had a lot of students, I mean, a lot of the students I've kept in, or all of the students I've kept in touch with have been successful.
That's awesome.
As far as, you know, like going to grad school or getting a fulfilling job. There's not a lot of people that are just kind of milling about, can't find a job. That it really does open up a lot of doors.
That's awesome. I love that. I love that you have a bunch of opportunities, you know, after finishing a bachelor's in psychology. What are some of, I think that as a healthcare provider, research is such an important piece of it. And I think that one of the beautiful reasons why psychology as a stigma, like you were saying before, has grown into being more of a norm is through research.
Sure, absolutely.
What are some of those research projects and developments that are happening now, either within the university or that you are involved in, that you can speak up a little?
Well, I'm involved with the project in combination with the chiropractic research division, studying how neurochiropractic techniques can help people who have medication-resistant depression. In fact, myself and Stephanie Sullivan are going to be doing a talk on that next in March the 1st. One of the research talks. So we're looking into that now. It's an ongoing study. It's not finished yet. So that's pretty exciting. So
awesome.
And there's lots of other studies that we have ongoing, but that's the one I'm currently involved in. So.
That's awesome. And that does include I guess, assistants, or it does involve students to also be involved in the program?
Well, this is just people in the public. We've done some advertising on social media. So it's not restricted to Life University students. It's just anybody who answers the call, like, have you tried various medications for depression that don't seem to be working, and trying some of these chiropractic techniques to see if that will help with their depression. So
yeah, that's amazing. That's awesome. What are some of those opportunities that our students have when they are in the psychology program that prepares them for the career, for the workforce?
Well, we have different tracks. We have senior students can do one of two things. They can do an internship,
okay,
or they can do a senior research project.
Okay.
And for those that are more interested in research or going to grad school, the research project is really good. It's kind of like doing a thesis, or it has to be a pretty original piece of research that you conduct yourself. The student does under the supervision of a faculty member. And the internship is where we're trying to develop partnerships with different groups, and where students can go and get practical experience. And so that's going really well. So.
Yeah, I'm a huge advocate for any internship opportunity, and even for a person that maybe is considering, before they put in, the time, the finances, and everything into a career, to maybe do some shadowing. Therefore, for anybody that's out there that's interested in the psychology program, how can they contact you? How can they get some of those, resources and experiences that you have to be flown over to them?
Well, they can contact me by my email. It's Mitchell, which is my full name, mitchell.ferguson@life.edu.
That's awesome.
That would be the best way to get in touch with me.
Any new projects coming up for the psychology department that we want to kind of start getting a hint on?
Well, one of the professors told me, and I should have written it down. Dr. Jason Shepard is one of our faculty, and his specialty is cognitive psychology. So he's going to have a published study later this year about how forward-thinking people, like people who think into the future, how that is kind of a guard against depression, or a guard, versus people who are backward-thinking. So that's something he's working on, and I'm probably doing a poor job of summarizing that, but
that already sounds really interesting to me. So no, not at all. Not at all. I'm sure it has beautiful extra pieces through it, but it's definitely, it caught my attention. I don't know about you guys. Well, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for asking.
Thank you for, carving some of your time. I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your quarter. Thank you for sticking around Life University for a minute or so.
That's okay. Glad to do it.
And providing that support to students. I hope you guys have found this as informative as I have, and I hope you guys had a beautiful rest of your day. We hope to see you on the next episode. Thank you again, Dr. Ferguson.
Thank you.